everyone, I hope you're all well. Have a strap handy for the class. If you haven't got a strap, you can always use a dressing gown cord or maybe a tea towel or a long towel, anything that you can kind of hold on to. And we'll have that for a little bit later. And we're going to start off in a wide leg child's pose. So your big toes touching and your knees open wide. And then you can just relax in between the legs for a moment. Forehead down towards the floor. Once you get comfortable, take a moment, just see if you can stop. It's like stopping before we start. You can do any movements that you want to do here as well, maybe rocking from side to side. Just checking in with the hips, the back. I know some people tend to feel this in the tops of their feet as well, so just looking at where you feel it. And once you've got into sort of a more or less comfortable place, you can let your eyes close and start to think about the breath. As always, lengthening the inhale and the exhale. Just finding a place of calm. It's like the rhythm of your breath sets the tone of your practice. And we want to relax. We want to take some time out, let go, slow down. Making the breath slow and steady. And so it's going to help us to do that. Take one more breath here. We'll walk the hands back towards the knees, come up, bring your knees together. We'll do the same thing again, but with the knees together, okay? So you can walk your hands forwards and relax over your legs. You can let your forehead rest on the floor. If it doesn't get all the way down there, you could stack your hands one on top of the other and then rest your forehead on your hands. If you feel okay, if the hips don't feel too much, too deep here or too uncomfortable, then you could take your hands down by your side and relax your forehead down into the floor. Once again, letting your eyes close and just breathing into what you're feeling there. Long, steady breaths, just helping you to relax. We'll take one more breath. Then bringing the hands back forwards, if you tuck them back, coming up onto all fours. And I just want you to do some circles with the shoulders one way. So they're coming up towards the ears and around the back. Try and find a nice smooth pathway there, nice smooth rolling of the shoulders. And then take the circles the other way. That's it. Now keeping the shoulders strong, take the rib cage in a nice big circle. That might take you a little while to work this one out, but really round into your back as you puff up and really sink into the chest as you drop. And then try taking the circle the other way, just flossing our way into our backs. And then just cat-cow, but with your tailbone. Okay, so just let the tailbone tuck under, feel the core engage, and then feel the tailbone lift up. So just with the lower back, doing your cat-cows, tucking the tail, and then sit bones going up. And if you like, you can close your eyes while you do this. So you can really feel what's happening. The hamstrings stretching as the tailbone goes up, and the hamstrings contracting as you tuck under. Core lengthening as the sit bones go up, and then core contracting as you tuck under. And then you can bring that into a full cat-cow. So gradually start to bring in the whole body. Finding that movement. And then coming back to a neutral place. You can put your elbows where your hands are. We don't want to go into a full puppy pose just yet. And rest your hands around your elbows, and then just walk the elbows forwards and rest your forehead on the floor. Yeah, so we're not going for the chest, just the forehead. And spend a few moments just pressing down through the elbows, seeing how that feels through the arms, the armpits. Take one more breath. Okay, then you can come back up and do the opposite of that. So push through the hands and round into the back, chin to your chest. And then coming to neutral, you can try your full puppy pose now. Walking the hands to the corners of the mat and the chest sinking down towards the floor. You can always put a blanket underneath your chest here if you don't want to go down so low. Chin on the floor if you can. The closer the arms are together, a bit more intense, and then the further the arms apart, it's a little less intense. And then you can walk your hands back underneath you, and again, come into the angry cat, round into the back and chin to your chest. Coming back to neutral, just sit your bum onto your heels and then come up to seated. And take your arms up to the sky. Interlace the fingers and turn your palms face up, and then just round into the back and bring your chin to your chest. Swing the arms over towards the right side. Breathe into the left side. Lifting the arms all the way back up, and we'll lean up and over towards the other side. Breathe into that left side. And then round into the back, body parallel to the floor. Resting the hands on the knees and then roll your way up. And then take the hands behind you, interlace the fingers, draw your shoulders back, really try and winch them back, and then press the hands down. Okay, so now enjoy the space that you've created to breathe here. You can fill yourself up, fill up the chest. As you exhale, squeeze the shoulder blades towards each other. Good. Okay, releasing the hands. Good. Come up onto all fours. And then lower yourself all the way down onto the mat. Now you've got your hands either side of your rib cage, your shoulder blades squeezing back, your elbows off the floor. Try and push down through the tops of your legs and your pubic bone to lengthen your lower back. Forehead is on the floor. Try and hover your hands off the floor. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Now extend your hands all the way back towards the feet, palms down, and keep drawing the shoulder blades towards each other, and down. Bringing the hands back underneath the shoulders and try and keep them hovering off the floor here. And then without touching the floor, try and extend your arms all the way to the front, keeping the hands off the floor, forehead down on the mat. Bring your hands back, elbows back, shoulder blades squeezing together. And then place both hands onto the mat. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze those shoulder blades together there. Slide your right arm out in line with your right shoulder, palm flat onto the floor, and then peel left hip back on top of the right. You can let your head rest on the floor. You can bend your left leg, put your left foot behind your right leg, and then relax your eyes, relax your neck. Take a moment, just breathe into it. So this right arm is straight, you're pushing down through the palm of the right hand. And seeing where the twist takes you. And relax your neck. Slow, steady breaths. Going to be here for a little moment. Notice how the sensations change. One more breath. All right, you can lower your belly back down onto the mat. And then bring the right arm in, give it a little shake out. And take your left arm out directly in line with your left shoulder, palm flat onto the floor. And then peel right hip back on top of left. You can let your head rest on the floor. Your right knee is bent, right foot is behind the left leg, and you're gripping onto the floor with the left hand. Yeah. Take a few breaths, just sinking into the left shoulder. Relaxing your head. Just seeing where the stretch takes you. And then bringing yourself back onto your belly. Good. Bring the left arm in. Give the shoulder a little shake out. Good. And then you can rest the head on your hands. And just let the hips move from side to side. You can also move your shoulders here as well. See how that feels. So put the elbows now underneath your shoulders, Sphinx pose, palms flat on the floor. Draw your shoulders down the back and lift the head, chest up. And you can try and draw little circles with the shoulders here as well. So if you're finding this strength to push away from the mat and the mobility in your shoulders, and take the circles the other way. A little bit more movement now through the spine. Just take your hands onto fingertips either side of the mat. Push through the fingertips, chin to chest to roll your way up. And then the elbows bend and you can lower down. Push through the fingertips to roll your way up. That's it, nice job. Yeah, and then bend the elbows and lower down. So 2 more times. Think about pushing down through the tops of the legs, the pubic bone, as you roll up. And then slowly lower down. The last time we'll stay there. Push down through the tops of the legs, pubic bone, lift the head, chest up, and then just try and find an opportunity to do some movement here. See what's available in your back today. Good, and then bending the elbows, and you can lower all the way back down. Rest the hands underneath your shoulders, and you're going to push your hips back into your child's pose. So you've got a little bit of sensations in your back, I would have thought I have. Walk your hands forwards and relax, forehead towards the floor, eyes closed. Take a breath in, pull yourself up, maybe 4 counts or 5 counts to breathe in. And the breath out as you surrender over your legs. Four counts to breathe in. And 4 counts to breathe out. Two more of them. Just imagine you're bowing down to yourself. You're honoring yourself. You got here today, you got to this point. Honoring yourself for that. Okay, we can roll up, come up to seated. Now you're welcome to sit cross-legged. If you're okay sat in hero's pose like this, then you can stay like this. You choose, catch hold of your strap. We'll take the end of the strap in your right hand and then just take it behind your back. Your strap or your dressing gown cord. Have your elbow right up to the sky here, right in close towards your right ear. And then take your left hand behind your back and catch hold of the strap. And you can do this even if you can normally catch the hands, okay? So just walk the hands higher, down, so the top hand goes down the strap and the bottom hand comes up the strap. You might even make contact with the hands, but keep hold of the strap rather than catching hold of the hands. Okay? So push your head back into your right arm. Make sure your posture is nice and tall. And take a big breath in. And as you breathe out, try and pull and try and split the strap in two. So you're pulling your right hand up towards the sky and your left hand down towards the floor. And then just release and soften. And again, breath in. And as you breathe out, pull on the strap, right hand up to the sky and left hand down towards the floor. Squeeze your left shoulder down the back. And then relax and soften. Okay, one more time, breathe in. As you breathe out, try and pull on the strap, left hand down, right hand up, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And then just relax and soften. Good. So you can release the hands. Let the strap fall, give the shoulders a little shake. You're going to take the strap into the left hand. Now make sure the elbow is up and it's close towards your ear. And then take your right hand back, catch hold of the strap. So you might want to walk your right hand up the strap and your left hand down the strap. Squeeze your front ribs in. Feel the top elbow up to the sky. That's it. And even if you can catch the hands, keep hold of the strap. Push your head into your left forearm. We'll take a big breath in. And as you breathe out, pull on the strap. So your left hand's going up towards the sky, your right hand's going down towards the floor. Okay? And just notice if there is something not feeling that strong, just take your time, don't go so far. And release and relax. And again, breath in. As you breathe out, pull the strap up. And with the right hand, pull the strap down. But listen to whatever you're feeling. Add as much strength or as little as is needed. And then just relax. And last time. Breath in. And as you breathe out, pull on the strap, left hand up, right hand down. And then relax and release. Shake out the shoulders. Catch hold of your strap. So have it nice and long now. So either side of your hands, if that makes sense, one side in each hand. Have the strap quite wide to begin with. I'll face this way. You're going to breathe in and lift your arms up to the sky. And then try and rotate the shoulders as you take the hands behind you. So if you're struggling, take the hands a little bit wider. And then rotate the shoulders. Press the hands up and the shoulders down as you bring it back. So if that was easy, you can bring it closer together. Bring the hands closer together. And then lift the arms up. Draw your shoulders down the back. Rotate, take them back. That was a little bit tight for me. I'm going to go a bit wider. And then lift the arms up. Rotate the shoulders. And then bring it back. Last time, taking the arms up, letting the shoulders rotate, and listen to it. You know, if it's too tight, just give yourself more strap. And then last time, rotate, and then bring it back. Awesome, good, release, and then give those shoulders a nice little shake out. Good. We'll take the hands behind your back, interlace the fingers, wrap your left arm around your back, push your right palm into your left palm, and then let your left ear fall towards the left shoulder. Let any tension just melt out of that right side. So release the hands, place your left hand on the floor, and then swing your right arm up and over your head and see if you can just lean over towards the left side, breathing into the right side. You can always do this cross-legged, guys. Roll your way up. Good. Take the hands behind you. Interlace the fingers, draw the shoulders back, open up the chest, and then left arm around your back, right palm into the left palm, and right ear towards the right shoulder. Squeeze the left shoulder down the back. And then placing your right hand onto the floor, take your left arm up and over your head and reach up and over towards the right side. Breathe into your left side. And making your way back. Just fall onto one side, take both legs out in front. And then we're going to bring the soles of the feet together now. And knees open. Catch hold of the toes. Inhale, lift up tall. And then exhale, just start to walk your way forwards. Take a moment, relax and breathe. So maybe you've got the 4 counts to breathe in and 4 counts to breathe out. Little pause in between each inhale and exhale. Get yourself to the point where you feel the stretch and then be there. Take one more breath. And it's come up. My favorite place to go after here is with the knees up, the feet flat. Just taking the feet either side of the mat. Catch hold of your ankles. Draw yourself through. And then just fold it forwards. You can take the hands underneath the legs if you like. Have your palms faced up. Just let your whole body relax here. If you have taken the arms through, just bring them out for a moment and then extend your legs flat. So they don't need to be wide, just so you can take them flat. If you need to lift yourself up a bit, you can. But then find where you can get to, forearms onto the floor. You can always have your blanket underneath your forearms or a block, whatever helps you to relax. In fact, if you have your blanket nearby and it's folded up like mine, you can just lie on it. Maybe use a bolster or whatever. You get yourself comfy here for a moment. Slow, steady breaths wherever you are. If you're higher up, that's okay. So as long as you're feeling the stretch in the hamstrings, but at the same time, you're able to relax. The breath keeping you company as you relax. Take one more breath here. And then start to come back up. Didn't really want to come out of that one. I could stay there all day. Just if you put the blanket there, just take it to the side. Now bring the legs together. You're welcome now. If you have got the blanket handy and it suits you, you could just rest it on your thighs here while we do our Paschimottanasana, just leaning over the legs, forehead down wherever they go. But you don't have to have the blanket. But if it's making you feel cushy and cozy, if it's helping you to relax, then use it. That's it. Just let your head relax so you're feeling the neck stretch. Let the breath keep you company again. So long inhales, long exhales, pauses in between breaths. Take one more breath. Maybe you realize now that after you've been here this amount of time that it's changed. You've gone a little bit lower. It's a little bit easier to be here. And then come back up. Okay, good. From here, let's just pop the blanket behind and come down onto your mat. This could also be a pillow. I know, just sort of added this in now because it's nice. But just pop your sit bones onto the blanket or your pillow or a block even, and then just lay down onto your back. You can have your knees bent, so it's just a nice gentle cushioning for your sacrum. So pillow, block, or blanket. Have it piled as high as you like or as low as you like. And then just hug your knees into your chest. Wrap your arms over the tops of the shins and think about pushing the tailbone down into the blanket. Yeah, let your eyes close and just settle. Maybe you've got some music on in the background, or maybe you've got this a different sound. Is there something that you can either tune into or let go of? Maybe focus on your breath a little bit more. So either way, just making a conscious decision, either to listen to the music you're playing or listen to the sounds around you, or letting that go and just listening to your breath. As we exhale, trying to relax. You could have the hands behind the backs of the legs if you found arms over the tops of the knees was a little bit difficult. Whatever helps you to be here to relax. So now keep hold of your right leg and just extend your left leg. Maybe just putting the left foot flat on the floor for a moment. And you can move the right knee from shoulder to shoulder. And then you can start to extend your left leg straight and see how that feels there. If you need to move the blanket, you can, or if you need to move the block, you can. Otherwise, be here for a moment. Long breaths in, trying to stay here for an amount of time to let the muscles relax, let the joints relax. And take one more breath. Now let's just let the right knee fall to the left side. You can always take the blanket away if you want, but it's a nice cushioning for my sacrum. Hope it's nice for you as well. Always adjust and change it, make it suit you. And take a big breath into the belly, into the rib cage, into the chest. And a long breath out, pressing your right shoulder blade down towards the mat and just noticing where you feel the twist. And then bring it back to the center. And you can hug your left knee in. Have both knees in, just see how that feels. And then you can put your right foot flat onto the floor. And again, just let the knee, that left knee move from shoulder to shoulder, flossing into that left hip. And then when you feel ready, you can extend your right leg straight. Maybe that's uncomfortable for you, you can keep it bent. And then find a place where you can just relax and breathe. Being here just long enough so the muscles can relax in the shape. Let's take one more breath. So let's take this left leg over to the right side now. Get yourself into a comfortable place. And once you're there, just let your breath flow. Seeing if the left shoulder can stay on the mat while you press the right knee down, left knee down. Breathing into that space. Excellent, guys. So we then can bring the knee right back in. Hug both legs back in towards the chest. Wrap the arms over the tops of the knees. And again, if you like to rock from side to side, that feels really nice for me. And we can then take both legs up to the sky. So you've still got the blanket or the block under the sacrum. And you know that if it's uncomfortable, then you can always release it. Take it away. Just let the weight of the hips sink into the pillow, into your blanket, your pillow, your block. You can separate the legs a bit and draw circles with the ankles one way. Let's feel all the blood flowing down your legs. And then giving the legs a nice little shake out. Then you can extend the legs flat onto the floor. Excuse me. Let the feet turn out towards the side. You've got your sacrum supported by the pillow or the blanket or the blocks. And you can just rest your hands down by the sides. If you want to take the blanket away, you can. We're not into Shavasana yet, but just enjoy the hips being slightly lifted. Take a breath into the belly, into the rib cage, into the chest. And as you breathe out, let your whole body relax into the mat. Breathing in. And breathing in. Last time, last breath. So now bend the knees and have the feet flat. Take a big breath in. As you breathe out, push down through your feet and then lift the hips up. You're going to slide the block or pillow out of the way and then lower your spine down. So now get yourself comfortable. You can take the blanket and place it all over you so that you stay nice and warm. You can have a block for your pillow, as a pillow maybe, or a pillow as a pillow for your head. Make sure you're nice and cozy now and have your arms down by your side, palms faced up. Get yourself all nice and wrapped up like a very, very cozy person. Once you're there, let your eyes close and let your face relax. So allow your jaw to relax. Just take your awareness to your feet. Just notice how your feet feel. Hopefully they don't feel cold. Hopefully they're warm enough. See if you can bring awareness and consciousness to your right foot, your big right toe, your fourth toe, third toe, second toe, first toe. Feel the whole of your right foot. Take your awareness to your right ankle, your calf, your shin, and your right kneecap. Travel to the top of your right leg and your right hip bone. Feel your belly rise and fall as you breathe. Let your awareness travel to your left foot. Notice your big left toe, fourth toe, third toe, second toe, first toe. Feel the whole of your left foot, left ankle, calf, shin, kneecap, top of your left leg, left hip bone. Just notice your belly rise and fall as you breathe. Take your awareness to your pelvis, your tailbone, your sacrum. Maybe you can feel it pressing into the mat. The awareness, consciousness, all into that area there. And find your coccyx right at the very base of your spine. And follow that all the way up to the back of your head. So through the whole spine, all the way to the very back of your head. Bring your awareness to your shoulder blades. Feel them pressing into the mat. And notice your right shoulder. Take your awareness to your right shoulder. Top of your right arm, the right elbow, forearm, back of the hand, right thumb, fourth finger, third finger, second finger, first finger. Feel the palm of your right hand. Travel from your right shoulder across your collarbone. Notice the U shape beneath your throat. And then travel from the left collarbone to the left shoulder. Notice the top of your left arm, left elbow, left forearm, back of the left hand, thumb, fourth finger, third finger, second finger, first finger. Feel the palm of your left hand. Take your awareness to your head. Notice your jaw. Can you relax your jaw? Relax your mouth. You relax your tongue. Notice your nostrils and the air moving in and out through the nose. Allow your eyes to relax. Feel your eyes sink into their sockets. Relax your eyebrows. Relax your brow. Relax the whole face. Every single muscle in your face relax. So your whole body relax now. Let any stress, any last bits of stress, melt into the mat. You can visualize stresses that are there for you. Just visualize them melting into the mat, out of your body and into the mat. Allow your whole body to relax. Allow your mind to relax. Let thoughts go, or just let them flow in and out without paying them too much attention. See if you can become the observer of the thoughts if they're still there, rather than the participant. Give yourself this moment to relax. Just keeping your eyes closed, you're welcome to continue your Shavasana or slip into a meditation, whatever you feel like you can do. And if you need to get moving, then we can start to breathe a little bit deeper. Reminding yourself that you've taken this time out for yourself, to recharge. So remembering as you move it through your day that you've had this moment. You can eventually move your fingers and move your toes. And then do a full body stretch as you reach your arms up and over your head. And then roll to the right hand side into a fetal shape. I'll keep the eyes closed as you come up to seated to face the front. You can sit in any shape that feels comfortable for you right now. Once you get there, palms together, thumbs into your chest bone. As always, in gratitude to the practice and in honor of yourselves for getting here today. I'm super grateful for you guys being here with me today. We've had this time out for ourselves. We've recharged. We're ready for whatever's ahead. Take a big breath in. Let's open your mouth and exhale, let it go. Namaste, have a beautiful rest of your day. We've set the tone for the rest of the day, so keep it calm, keep it steady, mindful. Whatever you're doing there, have a lovely day.